Hello and welcome to Cutter Builds. We're back with another episode of Planet Crafter, and I have been away for a few weeks. I have unfortunately been very ill, and we're just getting over that, so hopefully we'll be able to get through an episode here today. I did mention at the end of the last episode we were going to rebuild the base, and I was going to try and figure that out off camera. Well, the problem with rebuilding a base is the old base was in the way, and so I've relocated it all the way over here. And I'll have to say, the one thing I'm not super happy about is that we don't have a water right outside the front door anymore. And so I'm having to fly over here and drink water every once in a while. I didn't think water was going to be the major limiting thing, but you can see our oxygen level. We're only draining at 0.1 per second now, which is amazing. We've made a little bit of progress on the terraformation index, but to be honest, we haven't unlocked that many recipes. So I'm going to give you guys a quick walkthrough of the base upgrade here. As you can see, we've got gardens for all 5 of the crops that we found so far. We've got our wheat and cocoa over here from the anniversary event. We've got eggplants, squash, and beans here. I do have the gas right here in the front door. We're collecting oxygen out of the atmosphere now, which is kind of cool. And the big change that we've got here is we've got lots of organized storage now. So I put storage lockers in both sides of these big, large living compartments. So you can see we've got food, water, algae, just all the stuff laid out here. Plenty of room for all the seedlings and the actual packets of seeds that we found. I really don't need to be hanging on to all these, but you never know. And then I've got lots of unlabeled storage for things that I don't know what we're going to need yet, but I'm sure we're going to need some. We've got an overflow chest because we've got so many of our raw materials that we're starting to run out of room. We've been combining down basic stuff into rods where appropriate. So as you can see, we're not hurting for any kind of our resources. We've even found quite a bit of pulsar quartz. We had a few meteors come in. We're storing up all these circuit boards we found. Can't wait to get to drones eventually. And I'm starting to get quite a good selection of rocket engines here. So you can see I've got some components in my inventory. We're going to be building some rockets today to kind of get things moving along. Like I said, our terraformation index just hasn't been moving that fast. We kind of hit a lull point. I'm going to come over here, though, show off the other side of the base. You can see here we've got the biodome for getting our tree bark, and then I built 3 of these butterfly domes because the butterfly domes seem like they're our primary way to get some insects. We get 20 base insects from a biodome, and then if I remember correctly, these are giving me insect multipliers. So we've got the 300% butterflies here, and then if we go up to the very top, I've mixed them up just to make it look a little cooler. We've got the golden ones, so they're 1,500, and we've got 300%ers in each of these others. I did also put, I guess this is technically the biodome as well. I don't think this building really does a whole lot for us anymore. I've just got it here because, well, it kind of looks cool. It's a unique building. I figured, let's keep it. And then if we come back down to the main floor here, you can see we've got our various construction buildings just spread out here, our construction stations. And then up here, I have our, I don't remember, biolab set up. Not that we use this much anymore. I pretty much just use the auto crafter for things. But then I relocated the command center up here. I was going to put a desk down and put these monitors up on a desk, but then that covers up the bottom line of these bigger monitors. So I figured, I've been using them on the floor so far. We'll just leave them on the floor here. Got our trophy cases set up here. We even started to put up butterfly boxes. I don't quite have enough butterflies to put all of them up yet, and that's because we've been running our incubators here. You can see I've got a 250% butterfly. One of the things that I just unlocked is this 500% butterfly, so I'm trying to get that, and unfortunately this one, and this one all use the same recipe. So we've been giving this recycler a workout. And it's so weird that I can shove a butterfly in there and get all the components back. But you know what? If I couldn't do that, I probably would have given up on trying to get to the 500% by now, because I really don't want to be going out trying to collect that many larvae. And so I'm just sitting here and been recycling these anytime we come to the command center. You always got to make sure it pops up like this, though. If you click off of it before it starts ticking down, it doesn't seem to stick sometimes. So as you can see, though, we are kind of stalled out here on our plants and insects. This is, if we look at the blueprints, the area where the most unlocks are going to come, and the way we're going to speed this up is by speeding up plants, I think, to get the butterfly farms unlocked. I want to say that that's going to be a lot better than what we've got going now, which is probably these beehives and butterfly domes. I'm thinking this is the next natural evolution here. And so that's at 3.25 kilotons. And I can't get insect rockets until we get up here to 17 kilotons of biomass. And that's a little ways away here still for us. So I think we got to focus on doubling down on plants to get there. And doubling down on plants at this point, I've got quite a few outdoor farms. I've got quite a few of these tree spreaders. I think I just need some more rockets. If I look here, we do have 4 plants rockets already. But you know what? We've got the materials in our inventory. We're going to go make a couple more plants rockets real quick here. So if we just jump in here and look, yep, I've got all the stuff there. Let's go ahead and get this one launched up. I think this is one of my favorite rockets. I love just seeing the vines inside the clear glass like that. It looks so cool. All right, well, while that starts to do its thing, let's go over here and grab some more water. Like I said, it's I didn't think that I'd be switching out for always worrying about having oxygen in my inventory to now only worrying about if I have sufficient water for my adventures. The food has become less of a concern now that I've got these high quality foods that'll restore almost a full bar, which is pretty epic. So I'm just gonna keep loading these up. We've got a few overflow food here. We've got lots of foods in here, so we've been doing really good on the food front. Really, the base is running great. We're not short on any resources anymore with all of the miners and such. So we're really hitting that point where it's more about trying to advance the game than anything else. We're not struggling to get anything to move forward other than seeing these numbers tick up faster, which means we probably just need to build some more machines, build some more rockets, and keep things going. I'm starting to fall into a rule of 5s on things where I want at least 5 of every machine that I've got. It seems like it's been kind of a good number. We've got, I think, 5 of these tree spreaders, and the oxygen is another one of those things that we're going to want to beef up here. I've got really low value oxygen percentages in a bunch of these trees. And so we're going to go on a bit of an adventure here today and see if we can find the upgrade for the tree seeds. If we look up here, last episode we unlocked this here where I need these plant walnuts. And some people reminded me of where we've seen those in episodes, so it's not really cheating. So I do think I know where to find a couple of those. So we're going to be looking for those. And oh, we finally got a 500% insect. Let's go ahead and get the other one going here. We'll go put this 500% in and bring back one of the other butterflies. I'm going to go ahead and put it up on the top floor so I don't have to keep managing these. I don't have to come up here very often unless we get one of these upgraded butterflies. So there we go. That's going to give us a significantly higher percentage, which also means we just need to come back over here and recycle this 300%er and start trying to gamble for another 500% butterfly here. Research this one, and it looks like I forgot to actually put the other one in. Good thing we came back, or I would have never noticed. There we go. And I do have a exit out to the roof here, 'cause sometimes when I'm up there, it's easier to just jump off the roof and jetpack away. Now, let's get going here on this little adventure. I do have some food and water in my inventory, so we should be fine. And people mentioned to me that when we were out in this dust bowl area back behind the sulfur, that I had seen some of these vulnus plants just growing on the ground. And, you know, honestly, without having to look it up or something, I probably would have never really thought that I could find a plant growing that would turn into one of those things that I've only in the past picked up off of the ships and in chests and stuff. So I'm really grateful that y'all pointed this out to me. And we're going to come out here and see if I can find these plants. I think this might be one of them. Yeah, this is it right here. So, yeah, there we go. 500% oxygen multiplier. That's going to be pretty good. So let's look around and see if that's the only one or if there's a couple of them out here or something. I really don't know if these are the kind of things that are going to grow and respawn. If there's, oh, there's one over here. If there's only a certain number of them in the world in specific spots, I don't actually know. So I see another one over there. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss one on the way over there. I'm hoping they're not going to grow in the sand anywhere. Where'd it go? It was right here. I'm distracted by this zeolite, even though we can mine it now. Or with the miners. There it is. So easily distracted. Well, that's 3 of them. I mean, we've only got 5 of these tree spreaders right now, so this is going to be a huge upgrade to our oxygen supplies. I don't see any more in the area, so I'm going to go ahead and head back over here. We're going to make these up real quick and see if we can boost our oxygen production as well while we're on a roll here today. All right, so I went ahead and grabbed what I think are the materials here, mutagen and tree bark. Let's go ahead and toss these in. Oh, we're having an asteroid event. We'll get that going there. And then let's jump over into these. And nope, neither of those gave us what we're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and just recycle these. I'm going to see if I can do both at once and still pick all the stuff up. This asteroid bounciness is causing us grief. And it's kind of hard to get the larva out of these things sometimes. Gotta jump around a bit. All right, we got our butterflies going. This tree thing is gonna take a minute, so we're gonna let that go. Let's hop out here, see what kind of a meteor storm we're having. It doesn't look like anything too useful. Actually, ironically, iron is the one thing we're running out of as we build up the big base. So I'm gonna go ahead and just grab a few pieces of this. Kind of silly, but now that we've upgraded our miners, we don't get nearly as much secondary resources, and we've run out of some iron, of all things. All right, now that that asteroid storm is over, or meteor shower, or whatever you want to call it, let's pop in here. There's one other upgrade that I got off camera that I have not built because I wanted to play with this on camera. We got the teleporter, which is really awesome. Can't wait to see how this works. So we're gonna get some resources and try and build a teleporter here. So this is, wow, some really valuable stuff. I've got a zeolite in my inventory. Let's get some pulse quartz, osmium, and super alloy rods. And of course, we're having yet another asteroid strike. Ooh, super alloy. Well, you know, I built a chest just for this. We have a current project chest, so I can dump the materials I've got on me that I want to put back in my inventory, just so that I can jump out here and grab materials when we have meteor strikes and such, without having to then re-sort all of those materials. Although I'm not actually seeing, there's a super alloy. The super alloy's dropping here. All right, so we just got an achievement called Breath, and as you can see, it's infinite oxygen. So I no longer lose oxygen as we're going around, which is awesome. We finally have a breathable atmosphere. And I've been going around collecting as much of this super alloy. I think most of it's disappeared at this point, so I'm going to stop flying around there. We didn't get as much as we usually do, but you know what? I never thought I'd say this, but I think we've got more than enough super alloy. I don't really need to be picking this up. I'm just addicted to making sure we keep our inventories full here. So that was awesome. And then did I see we got the tier 3 tree spreaders? So that's going to go nicely with these new seeds that we're working on. So let me pick all these materials back up because we were working on a project before the storm hit. We're going to come in here and grab this. I'm going to get this going with the next seed. check in on our butterfly production. We got another 500%. Awesome. We're going to put the other one back in for another round here real quick. Always got to make sure I don't accidentally decompile the wrong one. I did that one time, made me very frustrated. And like last time, I'm going to go all the way up here to the top and put this one in. That means we shouldn't have to come up here anymore until we unlock something better than 500%. Perfect. And for completion, you know, we got to run back here and start working on another one. Keep both of these machines running. I was initially trying to do it with just a single incubator and realized that that was just going to take me an eternity with the random probability on these things. So there we go. All right. All of that building was so we could get a teleporter in here. And so I'm going to put this right smack dab in the middle of our command room here, I think, because we're going to be up here when we're thinking about what the next project is we want to go to. And it's awesome. I'm not going to need pairing for these. This is going to be, what is this going to be? Change text. Base command. That way, if I put another base teleporter up somewhere else later on, we can name it something different. And just because I really want to try this, let's think, where are we going to put the other teleporter for now? What's a resource we're going to need from the mines? Maybe I'll run over and put it near the, I don't know, sulfur. I'm building a lot of fertilizers and stuff lately. And while this isn't the longest run, it is a bit of a hike. All right, here we go. Can I put a teleporter outside is the question. It looks like I can. Perfect. So let's do sulfur. And then if I just click here, I can click on base command. Oh, that is amazing. And if I go sulfur, it's going to have me facing out of it. All right. Oh, I could get used to this. And it's pretty speedy too. That's going to be epic. That's going to save us so much time. I'm going to need one of those for every place we go now. Oh man, that's going to be a lot of that quartz, pulse quartz stuff though. We're going to have to make sure we can get some more of that. I think that's one thing that I'm not yet mining. We might have to get to tier 3 mines for that. I can't remember. We got another one of these 500% butterflies, so I'm going to come over and get that going. And then we're going to go out and build some tier 3 tree spreaders and get these new seeds put into them. All right, I've got the last of these tree seeds going. Let's go find the resources we need for building a tier 3 tree spreader. I'm sure I've got some of these resources in the existing tree spreaders, but we're gonna just go with building a new one first here. Bacteria, tree bark, and zeolite. All right, I think I've got enough to build 2 of them. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to move them away from the base just a little bit, or put the new ones down, I guess, away from the base just a little bit. Wow, the ring on these things is humongous. I guess it doesn't matter that much exactly where they go. Slap that one down there, and then I think I've got enough to build a second one already. So I'm going to go ahead and just move over here a little bit. I could definitely be putting these anywhere. They don't have to go right next to the base, but oh my goodness, we ran out of power? How is that possible? Well, let's tear down some of these smaller ones real quick, see if I can just get the power back up and running. There we go. And let's go take stock of what we need to build another one of these power things. Pulsar quartz and super alloy, and we've got not necessarily in abundance, but we've got enough of it. I think it's 5 of each. 1, 2, 3. Only 4 super alloy. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I'm building all that stuff way over here. I could move some of this stuff closer at some point. It doesn't really matter. Probably better to keep things spread out if I'm being honest. I hate playing when it's dark out. All right, there we go. That's going to be more than enough power to keep us going for a little while, I suspect. And let me go ahead, and I think we're going to pull down the rest of these tier 2 tree spreaders and get them replaced with tier 3s. And I think these materials are going to help us get to the tier 3s. I think they use the same fertilizer types, and that'll let me take better stock of where we're at. Yeah, we're getting all the right materials here. To get a tier 3 tree spreader, looks like I've got everything I need. I've got 1, 2 of them. Let's get this last one pulled out here. This is a tier 2, yep. All right. Get some water before we pass out. With so much more open now. Did I remember to put the trees in here? I did. All right. I'm going to come way over here, I think, and drop it down the next tier 3. And I guess I've got another really good seed up in the top that I should go put into this. So we'll do that. Yeah, we're going to wait just a second. I'm going to get one more tree spreader over here. Like I said, I'm trying to do things in 5s. So let's put one here. And then we can drop another one way over here probably if I've got the stuff for it. Oh, I'm short 1 tier 2 fertilizer. So I'll get one more tier 2 fertilizer. And then I don't know why I was waiting on these. Let me put the... I have 175s as my highest. That's not very high. We'll put the 175s in here real quick, just so that we're growing something. All right, I had to make a sulfur run real quick. We got to use our new teleporter. Awesome. And it looks like we've got another 500% butterfly while we're doing that, so we might as well run over here and toss that in. And that's going to top us off for the butterfly hutches that we have at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and just store this for the time being. And we're trying to get some tier 2 fertilizer. I ran out of regular fertilizer. And so we're just working our way through the tiers here, getting what we need. And there's the tier 2 I need for the trees. I'm going to make 2 more of these. Oh, we ran out of stuff again. I don't know what I'm out of. Probably methane? Nope. I've got the fertilizer. What do we need? What do we need? Algae or squash? It's the algae. All right. Well, we'll bring some more of that stuff back. I'm doing good here. We have rules of 5 anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only needed 1 more of these. Not a big deal. We're going to go put this one. Let me make sure I can actually build it. Yep. We're going to go put this one somewhere over here. You can see all these trees growing up. It's looking awesome. Some of these trees I think are starting to grow up naturally. I don't know for sure though. We've got a pretty big range on these tree spreaders, I guess. I'm going to put this one right here. And I've got one last 175. I think I forgot to grab the Volnus one. I did. Oh my goodness. All right, 1 second. We're going to go grab that. We'll put it somewhere around here and get that extra percentage going. And oh, we got another 500% butterfly, but we don't have anything to use that with just yet, so that's all right. We'll be back in a second. Oh, there's an uncommon out there. Hang on. Got to always grab those. We need them for the bees and such. I'm actually going to run over here and put this Volnus in on this side, kind of break things up a bit. All right, so we should be seeing a significant uptick in our oxygen production, which ironically, I don't care about oxygen now that the oxygen levels are unlimited. However, I think there's still one big unlock at oxygen levels 155. Wow. But this is what's going to allow us to get into fish eggs, which is, I think, this animal's tree down here. So we got to keep working on that. Plants, we need to get to 3.25. We're almost there. It's not ticking up as fast as I'd like. We need to figure out how to get more plants moving here. Let's take a quick look at our available biomass buildings. Obviously, the flower spreaders are 43, 23, 11. That's insects. These tier 3 spreaders are going to be a lot more plants. That's nice. I could drop down a few more of those around. Beehives are actually not too bad. We've got 5 of those going. We've got 5 of these outdoor farms going. Yeah, I mean, it's just tree spreaders, really, I think, that are going to be our biggest bang for a individual building. 'Cause there's nothing that I've seen that has like a multiplier for plants. I guess I'll just build some more rockets. How many rockets do I have? We got 6 plants rockets. I could go up to 10. 10 wouldn't be too bad. How much plant stuff do we got? We got quite a bit of plants to unlock. Oh my goodness, it keeps going for a while. I suspect some of these buildings are gonna be good for plants though. Like maybe these beehives, tier 2, might be good for plants as well. I really am not sure here. I mean, plants is ticking, so let's get a couple more plants rockets going here, I guess. Yeah, we're on our way towards fish. That's going to be awesome. All right, so we've got the algae back to the base here. I'm going to put down one more of these tier 3 tree spreaders just because we have the space. This is probably the worst place to put it because we're going to, yeah, I don't want to put it there. It's going to restrict our access to the water. We'll come over here maybe and slap it down somewhere on this other side. The rings on this is absolutely huge. I wonder if I could put trees in the desert. That might be kind of interesting. Let's go find out. No, it's not going to let me. Oh, it is. All right, we're going to go see if we can plant some desert trees. Maybe we'll start terraforming this barren wasteland out here. That would be kind of cool. And yeah, it's a little far from the base, but I don't envision needing to manage these a lot. And we need to find some more of these vulnus plants or some other kind of plant. There's another plant, the Orma plant, that I don't have that would be better than these at least. But we'll keep looking around. I'm just kind of coming up here to see if I can see any new plants kind of sticking up in any of these biomes. I figure if the vulnus plants were in a deserty area on the other side by the sulfur there, that they might pop up somewhere in this desert as well. But I'm not seeing them anywhere. I guess we really don't need the oxygen bases anymore here. I can go ahead and deconstruct that. And I don't think we left anything crazy in here. What was this for? Oh, we have a super alloy mine. That's right. We don't even need super alloy for anything, so we can just mine it straight up now. Well, I'm going to bring back a few of these resources just to empty that out, and we will need to come back and build a teleporter here, I guess, at some point. I don't have the resources for that on me. I should just go ahead and get those resources and make the rounds and try and put down teleporters in valuable locations. All right, so because of how forgetful I am and the fact that we just removed our landmark here, I figured, you know what, I better run back out here and just build the teleporter for the super alloy before I forget, and that way we know where it is. Boom. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome. And they don't take that much power either. 276 per second. I mean, it's a lot of power, but it's not that big of a deal, especially when we're rocking the 914 kilowatt XS right now. And we better go find some food before we get too hungry here. There we go. And I've got enough stuff for one more teleporter here in my inventory. We're gonna hang on to that. That way, when I find a location, I can just plop one down. I'm sure that's gonna come in handy. And we were in the process of going to make a plant rocket here. I can't remember exactly what goes into that, so I'm going to grab some stuff on the off chance that I get it right, and then we'll go see what's what. I need a seed lerma, I'm pretty sure, and you know, it's going to be easier to come in here and look real quick than to run all the way back, I suspect. Oh, it doesn't tell me what it takes to build. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Up and over. It's turning blue. I forget what that is, if that's an osmium shower. Plants. I need regular fertilizer and 2 super alloys. Let's go see what we're getting here. Oh, yeah, sulfur and osmium probably. We have been running really low on sulfur of late. That's all right. We can pick this stuff up after the fact if we need to. I'm not too worried about it. We have a sulfur mine. I shouldn't even be wasting my time with this stuff. Ooh, nitrogen cartridges. That's right. We're getting a little bit of nitrogen in the atmosphere now. That's pretty cool. Oh, this blue is like kind of psychedelic. I've forgotten what I need. Super alloys, I think. 2 super alloys and a regular fertilizer. All right, the best time to launch a rocket is in the middle of a meteor shower, right? There we go. Oh no, what happened? Misfire. Push it over. Okay. I think it got hit by a meteor. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope it's not bugged. Oh, it's obviously bugged, but maybe it'll... Oh boy. Oh, not the base! Oh, not the base! What is going on? Our poor trees. This is actually kind of awesome that it keeps going here. I mean, from a game design perspective, out there it disappeared. I didn't think they were real. Like, I thought that they'd just kind of do their things, but seeing that it's a real physical object that has physics is kind of cool, actually. I enjoyed that immensely. All right, let's take a quick look now at our monitors. All of this work, we should be seeing the plants numbers ticking up here. We're at 3.1. What did I say we needed? 3.2? 3.25. All right, we're going to get there. Not super quickly, but soon. And I'm really curious what this butterfly farm's going to do for us. I mean, I'm already at 7 plants rockets. Obviously, I can keep doing this for some time. We could probably get up to about 10 would be where I'm thinking we don't want to stop, but maybe not. Maybe we just keep building them for all of eternity. We'll see. We'll see. We need more pulsar quartz, though, if we're going to keep up with all of these teleporters and stuff. So I think that's going to be our next destination here. I'm going to go drink up. Do I have some water? I have water in my inventory. I don't have a lot of food. Maybe I'll, I don't need to mine this stuff. Stop picking stuff up. All right, let's jet back over here. I think we were finding the pulsar quartz over in this other valley with the zeolite. We'll run way over there and set up a teleporter at least so we can get around a little bit easier. Won't take us so long to traverse the map here. And maybe we'll find some pulsar quartz and be able to keep progressing on some of these advanced machines and stuff. All right, I am back up here in the wild terrain. I hadn't noticed this chest before. Okay, well, we'll grab it while we're here. And I'm trying to think. There's definitely tons of that's zeolite, right? Yeah, zeolite everywhere here. I don't really need the zeolite. We've got a zeolite miner set up somewhere, I thought, for sure. What I need is pulse quartz, which this is where I was getting the pulse quartz before, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember where our zeolite miner is. It's in one of these caves somewhere. Oh, there's some of this quartz. I think once I get to a tier 3 miner, we're gonna be able to just pick that we want this, it's pulse quartz, right? Yeah, pulsar quartz. But in the meantime, ooh, there's my butterfly farm. We're just kind of flying around looking for it, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of it out here. I'm going to fly over here, and I don't remember what we've got in this little shed, if anything. Oh yeah, we got lots of stuff over here. That's right, we were desperately out of space, so I'm gonna bring some of this stuff back with me just because we're here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a teleporter out here and just call it zeolite field, even though we're not mining for zeolite out here because I know I've got a mine somewhere. But this is just going to give me a quick and easy way to get back over to this side of the map and to get back to the base right now without having to run along. I can always tear this back down later and relocate it somewhere more valuable. Zeolite fields. All right, so now I'm really curious to see these butterfly farms. So that's going to be 75 insects. Now, compared to a butterfly dome, which is only 20 insects, that's a pretty significant jump. Oh my goodness! So I need to be putting these. These look like they're going to be outdoor things. So let's go clean up the inventory a little bit and get a couple of those built. All right, so I have the components to build a couple of these new butterfly farms. Since they have so much higher percentage than the domes here, though, I'm going to nab our 2 golden butterflies for this experiment. And we're going to put them out here in these and see how we do. Where's our base? Right here. We're going to build these right next to the base. Oh, I forgot to actually pick up the tier 2 fertilizers. My bad. Here we go. All right, butterfly farm number 1 and butterfly farm number 2. And then let's stick these golden butterflies in. There we go. 1.3 kilograms per second right there per butterfly farm. Now I'm kind of curious what this other structure is. Can we see? We can't actually see the percentage that this dome is giving us. Oh, we can. So this is with 2 of these 500 percenters. We're at 200 grams. I guess I would like to see what putting 2 of the golden butterflies in this would do. I'm just gonna go grab them real quick. So in one of these, we're getting 1.3 kilograms, which seems significant. And then in one of these, we're getting only 600 grams. Yeah, okay. So the other machines are just better hands down, which means we really don't need these domes at all anymore. Amazing. So we can replace all the domes with butterfly farms and really start seeing our insects tick up, which is actually going to simplify our base greatly. I won't need that whole second floor at some point here. Awesome. Well, you know what, folks? I think we've made just an absolute ton of progress. Our insects are now starting to tick up at a more significant rate. Plants are slowly climbing. I'm liking the insect numbers now. Seeing that just keep moving every couple of seconds is good. Obviously, we need a lot more to get to 50, but I'm going to build out a bunch of those butterfly farms so that we can just really double down on the insects. But plants, man, plants, we need something. I can't just keep building rockets, I don't think. I think we're going to end up building some more of these tier 3 tree spreaders. I think that's going to be the answer to our problems. I don't see anything else really coming down the line soon. So, yeah, this is our big plant producer right now. We're just going to need a few more of these and the bigger percentage things in for the oxygen at some point here. Yeah. I mean, oxygen's ticking up now. We're getting a couple points on the end there. Obviously, we got a ways to go, but I could build a couple more oxygen rockets too. I think I'd like to get all of our rockets up to 10 at some point. So we'll keep working on some of those little things. I'll gather the supplies and stuff for that off camera, and we'll send some rockets up. We'll get these numbers going. But yeah, insects. We're going to double down on plants and insects now that we're getting close on everything else to being at the top of our trees. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. A lot of catching up, a lot of running around, but a lot of teching up with the plants and insect stuff today. I'm pretty excited about that, and we're going to keep going now on making sure we're getting the best butterflies that we can, now that we know how important those are going to be for leveling up our insects. We're just going to keep recycling and moving them through the process here. In fact, I'm so much in on doubling down on that I think these top biodomes are just ready to go. There's no sense in keeping them here. We're already going to be doubling up on what we need to get insects going with these outdoor butterfly farms now. I love that everything's kind of moving to the outdoor setups as we continue to tech up, so that you can really simplify your base design and make things more beautiful on the outside. I do like that we're improving the aesthetics of the planet as we go here. So I'll leave those in there until we get the butterfly farms built. We need the fertilizer. I'm all over the place. I do apologize. We will catch you guys next episode with some more butterfly farms going. Well, that's all for today. Keterk out.